Hey guys, Red here, and we are back with another SCP reading. Today we are going to be doing SCP-73, Kane. It's a very famous one, so I hope you like it. Let's get going. SCP-73, Object Class Euclid, Special Containment Procedure. SCP-73 is to be kept in a two-room cell furnished with all non-organic furniture and items, and a bathroom. Subject is allowed to freely wander the facility and eat in the main canteen. A tracking device has been attached to SCP-73's person and is not to be removed. Subject is disallowed any contact with the surface and is not allowed outside of the facility. Subject is allowed no contact with plant-based SCPs under any circumstance. Violence is not to be used against SCP-73 under any circumstances. 073 is currently kept at Site-17. Description: SCP-73 appears to be a heavily tanned male of Arabic or Middle Eastern descent in his early 30s. 185 centimeters, 6'1", tall and 75 kilograms, with black hair and blue eyes. Arms, legs, spinal cord, and shoulder blades of the subject appear to have been replaced with artificial versions of unknown make and metal. Subject only takes notice of this when it is pointed out, and states he has no knowledge of how, why, or when these replacements took place, stating it has had them as long as it could remember. There is a symbol engraved on the forehead of the subject, which appears to be of Sumerian origin. Symbol, as of yet, has been unable to be translated, and subject appears distressed when the symbol is mentioned at all, refusing to speak on it. Subject does need to eat and drink on a regular basis, but is strictly carnivorous owing to its effect on plant-based items. 073 refers to itself as Kane, is generally polite and genial to all who speak to it. Although it has been described as being cold and somewhat mechanical in its speech, it is very helpful and enjoys aiding personnel in their daily actions, whatever they may be. It has highly detailed knowledge of ancient to recent events in history, and most commonly spoken languages in the world, including ones that have since died out. Subject has professed to be having a photographic memory, remembering word for word all text in a 800-page dictionary that was flicked through for a minute and a half. It has scored above average in all intelligence tests it has been given. SCP-73's presence is inimical to any and all life grown in soil, causing death to any such life within a 20-meter radius. Any land SCP-73 has walked on, and any within a 20-meter radius, becomes barren to all anaerobic bacteria dies, rendering the soil incapable of supporting life until new bacteria are introduced. Anything that is derived from soil-grown life, such as wood and paper, immediately rots and disintegrates upon the touch of SCP-73. Further affected derivatives include anything hydroponically grown. Violence directed towards SCP-73 reflects any damage inflicted on said SCP directly back to the attacker, although 073 visibly remains unharmed. This applies to any damage directed at 073. Attempts to get tissue and blood samples have proven futile. When the procedure was initiated, the personnel carrying out the action felt the sensation of whatever was applied to 073 and wound up with a sample of their own blood or tissue, despite the fact that all actions were directed solely at 073. Indirect damage through a medium also results on the person perpetrating the action receiving the wound caused. Although 073 receives no actual harm from damage to its person, it has stated it still feels the pain of the action and has politely asked the researchers to abstain from overly harmful actions to its person. Additional notes. SCP-73 was found in New York Police Department in 19 blank, yet having been taken in after the subject has been found amidst the bodies of several violent gang members. 073 told the police members that the gang had attempted to make sport of it, but became angry and attempted to kill 073, resulting in their own demise. 073 was incarcerated and was deemed a John Doe, when NYPD could not find any information on it. 073 came to the attention of the Foundation through a routine inspection of John Does, and was subsequently released into their custody. Addendum 1. In the light of SCP-73's indestructible nature, photographic memory, and general will to please, High Command has deemed that all information is to be backed up on 073, ensuring it is not lost in the event of a catastrophe. While this action has been met with mixed responses, 073 has agreed and sworn itself to secrecy on its part. Addendum 2. When information concerning 076 was brought to the attention of 073 for backing up, subjects showed familiarity with the information, although was disinclined to adding to it. Despite the fact that it stated that it already knew all about 076, it then stated that it would be better for all parties involved that it did not meet 076. Addendum 3. Examination of the unidentified metal on SCP-073 has suggested that it is beryllium bronze, a metal that has been documented as being utilized by various anomalous cultures and entities. Most notably, beryllium bronze is a component found in 1216, 1427, 2481, and SCP-2711. In light of this discovery, the Foundation began working on an attempt to trace the origin of beryllium bronze and how it initially spread throughout the world. When prompted, 073 was able to provide information that suggests that beryllium bronze originated in the Middle East, although the exact point of origin is yet to be determined. Further research into the origin of beryllium bronze is currently ongoing. So, that is SCP-73. Kane, a very famous, very well known, and very discussed SCP. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because why not? It's free. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, bye!